and welcome back to the Land of Chanz. Today I am doing the fun 5 for 5 tag, which I was linked to by the world of Abby. So I have linked her channel below, please go and have a look, and thank you Abby for joining me within this tag. So there's 5 questions that are mostly about your past and some about like your now and present. I've got them written down here so I don't forget them. And yeah, let's get going. So, your favourite childhood toy. So my favourite childhood toy was probably really boring and the kind of go-to toy for girls, which was my Barbies. I'd say it was my Barbies because I had like a separate room in my parents' house. I was really lucky, and they had like a spare bedroom which was used only like at weekends and things like that, and I was able to use it as almost like a playroom. So I had so many Barbies that I collected over time, and I had like all the clothes and all the little cars and the houses. I was obsessed with Barbies probably until I was about 12 or 13. So yeah, I made a huge collection over time. And I think that was my favourite kind of toy as a kid. I can't remember really playing with anything else for ages anyway. And I used to kind of like spread it out all across the floor and have little homes made that I'd make out of all the official furniture. And yeah, I was a bit obsessed, but I would go for days just playing with like the same set of Barbies and things. So it kept me quiet, which I'm sure my parents are very happy about. Question 2 is, what is your favourite adult toy? So yeah, that's going to make everyone laugh, but it doesn't mean that kind of toy, so I'm not going to go into that. So I think my favourite adult toy is probably, well, it's definitely my Harry Potter collection and a couple of other small toys or things that I have that I've collected as an adult. So my Harry Potter collection, sorry my thing's going off, you can hear my voice changing, apologies. My Harry Potter collection I've been collecting for about a good 6 years, I would say. I seriously started collecting Harry Potter replica when I first went to London with my mum, and she very kindly bought me a lot of Harry Potter stuff, and then I collected even more when I went to the Harry Potter studios for the first time, and from there it's just kind of gone on and on and on. I try my hardest to only collect things that I think are actually proper collectibles. I'm not worried about them being worth anything in the future because I take them out of their packaging and things like that, so I know they're not going to have much worth, but I just want them to be official things, and I want them to be things that I actually want, basically. So one of my favourite pieces within my Harry Potter collection is my Rowena Ravenclaw's Lost Diadem. This took me forever to find in the UK, and it was also probably one of the most expensive pieces that I've bought, I think. So this is what it looks like because I managed to get it out for you. I absolutely love it, it's gorgeous. Yes, I do pop it on my head every now and again and pretend to be this amazing Harry Potter princess. But I just love it. It's very sparkly, it's in my favourite colour. I was put in the Ravenclaw house when you could do that whole test thing online. So yeah, this is my favourite piece by far. And I also have one of my other favourite pieces. I also have the official Harry Potter collection that came out after the 7th book, which had every DVD in it, I think, or sorry, after the 7th film, and it had every DVD in it, every Blu-ray in it. I think there was a certain number per country because I have like a certificate with it that states that I have such and such number within the UK. and it's got other collectibles within the packaging, and it's this massive great big Harry Potter box that's huge. It's like half the size of my head and my body, and it folds out into this amazing display. I do have it in my new home, but I haven't got a place to properly display it yet, so I think I'm mostly going to keep it like together and then just see what I can do with it to put the things within it on display. So next, within my adult toys, which I'll get the other one for you now. These are kind of not toys, they're just things that I've bought as an adult which would be for kids, but I really like them because they're things that I've got significance to me. So the next one is this little guy. So this little guy is my Spider-Man teddy, and it was from Build-A-Bear, and I'm sure adults like Build-A-Bear too. But this little guy was really important to me because I nickname my partner Spider-Man, and he does free running as well, so that ties in with the whole Spider-Man theme because he is a bit like Spider-Man. And I bought this for myself just before I was going into hospital about a year ago now, so it wasn't like the recent thing that I've been talking about. But I wanted this little guy just to keep me company, and I think he's absolutely awesome. I bought him this little suit because I love any guy that's wearing a suit. It's my soft spot. So I wanted him to wear a suit, and I also had a pair of glasses for him as well, but I think they're somewhere in a drawer. And I did have one of those little voice recording things where I could have recorded someone saying something and popped it into his dummy, which sounds terrible, but yeah. So this is my little Build-A-Bear, and he sits on top of my wardrobe for me to be able to say hi to whenever I like, and I also cuddle him when I'm not feeling great. So yeah, he's my little friend. So the next question is, do I unbox my toys? Like I said, I try my best not to unbox my Harry Potter collection from its official packaging, but I do open it up and things so that I can display it around my home, and I do kind of get it out to be able to clean it if it needs cleaning. So I suppose, yes, I do unbox it. And obviously teddy bears, they're not in a box. So yeah, and like Nerf guns, I've got quite a few Nerf guns, so yes, I unbox those, but if it's like a really important thing, then I try my best not to. What superhero would I like to be and why? If I could be a superhero, I would like to be Spider-Woman, not because I call my partner Spider-Man, but just because I absolutely love Spider-Man and the story anyway, and I think his abilities are awesome, and if I was going to be Spider-Woman, then I would want the same abilities as him, and I'd love it, like being able to jump from building to building whenever I wanted to, having like really heightened senses I think is amazing, and I think just the fact that he's one of the superheroes that can live a very normal human life but then has this second side to him where he can go off and be this awesome superhero, and the fact that he doesn't have his identity known as well, so it wouldn't have to invade on your life if you didn't want it to. I think that's an awesome side to Spider-Man as well, so yeah, it would be Spider-Woman. Game console, would I choose the PS, the Xbox, or the Nintendo? I wouldn't choose any of them if I had the choice. I would choose the computer or the PC. If I'm doing gaming, then I will do PC gaming. I used to do I used to like Xbox gaming. I used to game on the Xbox, but as soon as I got a good enough computer and I got a good enough laptop, it was very much PC gaming. Sims was on the PC and it was best on the PC, so I always gamed on the Sims. I think Tomb Raider is one of my other favourite games, and that is probably best on the PC. So for me it would be PC gaming because they have all the tycoon games and things like that, and they're the things that I enjoy most. If I had to choose one out of those three, then it would probably be the Nintendo or the Nintendo Wii, because I think the Nintendo Wii has some really cool games for if you're having a party. If you want a game where you get to move around, like they had Wii Fit, and they've got all the dance games. I think that is more my side of gaming. I either like a game where I can get into it, but I don't feel like I have to complete certain levels, so like The Sims, and I'm not very good with the controls and stuff, so something like The Sims or a tycoon game is much better for me. Or if I had to choose then an actual game console, I'd go for the Wii and the Wii Fit, because it's like an actual moving around thing. I like all the Mario parties, so yeah, that's what I would choose. So that's all of the 5 questions answered. I don't have another 5 people to pass this on to, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 5 people from the Facebook group that I am on, which is a YouTube kind of help group, and I will link them below and they can do this on their channel. So if I have linked you below, then please pass this tag on and do it on your own channel, and I hope you will enjoy doing it. And for everyone that's watched, I really hope you've enjoyed my answers, and thank you very much for watching. So love and sparkles, and I hope you have a lovely day, or you've had a lovely day, and I will hopefully see you very soon. Thank you, bye.